Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to episode 124 of House and Garden Flipper. Please excuse my voice for a bit, it seems to be going on the dodgy side. We will head to. Ooh, I have new mail. Let's check that out. Okay, I'm not sure why I have a new mail sign, but fine. Oh, I know, because we had to look at something else. Okay, we're going to go back into the house that is hiding something. We are going to try and flip this for Jimmy Trader. He's a bit of a pain to flip things for, so I actually went and had a look on some of the discussions on Steam and some of the forums to try and see what little tweaks I could do that I hadn't thought of yet. So we're going to try a couple of those today, and we're going to see if we can bring that, see if this will hold true for our flip as well. So, what is that? Is that a coffee table Rambic? So one of the things they said we should probably look at is a coffee table Rambic. Okay, so I'm using a 4.0. So why don't we see what happens if we put one of these in instead, just to see how that goes. So it looks like the 4.0 isn't strong enough to do it. So let's just pop this in as well. See, that didn't seem to make, just get rid of this one. That didn't seem to make any difference at all to him. Alrighty. Well, they did say classic, but I thought Jimmy was one of these people who didn't like classic. So I'm going to go and do one of the things that I hadn't yet done, which is we are going to try and paint one of the walls red. So usually when I'm trying to flip a house for young Jimmy there, I paint a wall red, and usually it doesn't work, but we will see. So I did try using blood red, and I have tried using scarlet. I'm actually going to use scarlet crimson, I think was it the one I was looking at. Right, so I've tried using bloody red. That didn't seem to do much for him, and I tried that because in the last house one of the walls was that colour, and I thought maybe he liked that colour more. But I'm going to do this red because it's a nicer red and it'll match the bed a lot better. Okay, so we're just going to match in with the bed. I don't expect this to have a lot of effect, but we will see. I'm also going to put something down onto the floor because I haven't done the floor yet. And this is like time to remember that this is not the bedroom I would do for myself. It is a very vibrant colour, I have to say. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this wall pretty much red. I'm not going to paint the entire town red. I mean, I'm tempted, but it's not a really restful colour for a bedroom. So what I thought we might do is maybe go for something that's a little bit less red, and it hasn't budged him one bit, so if it doesn't budge him, I'm in trouble. Alrighty. I mean, I could go nuts and just paint the whole thing red. Why don't we just buy the one? And we might try putting a red wall in the bathroom as well. I know I'm really lousy. I went and looked up some stuff and then I'm doing something entirely different. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so I'm thinking we've got this whole space over here, and the reason I haven't put cupboards up like I would normally do is because the minute I do that, I'm going to attract that fourth guy down from the bottom who loves his cupboards. So what we might do is we might give Jimmy Trader a red wall here, just to liven things up in the kitchenette lounge room. I was a little bit iffy about giving him a kitchenette at all, simply because it's just not one of his criteria, but let's see, we'll pop that in there. I might as well make this wall in here red as well, just because I think it brightens up that space nicely. But I am not seeing any happiness markers for young Jimmy there. So I'm starting to have my doubts about this man and his claim for red walls. Actually, I kind of like that here. That's not a bad look. And I do have to paint all the walls anyway, so maybe it's just a matter that I haven't painted everything or spruced everything up that could be holding him back. Let's find out. It is not too high, see? Right. We might make a little red hollow here as well, just because it's a slightly set off area in the bedroom, so it shouldn't be too bad red. I don't know, this red color is really starting to grow on me, so I might go nuts with it yet. Alright, so basically the advice so far is a Rambic coffee table instead of the other one, the 4.0, which I had. But I did that and I haven't noticed any difference at all in his positioning. All right, so we're going to try the next thing that was suggested, which was, let's just go for carpets. They tried the patterned rugs. So I don't know, I haven't looked at the patterned rugs before. So these ones, but I always thought this was an incredibly ugly rug. Well, I don't know. Let's see what he thinks of it. This is not, might put one over here just to give him a nice comfy office space. Actually, I forgot to put the office chair in. No, that was not part of the advice that was given. I may have to actually go through and take out everything that they haven't said just to be sure that it does or doesn't work. Let's give him a red chair because red goes faster and who doesn't want to finish their work quicker? There we go. Just back myself out of there. All right. So the other thing that I haven't done right is I haven't painted the whole place, and that's something I probably should rectify now. So we've got this brilliant red wall, and we've got this cream carpet with grey. Let's see if we can find maybe a coffee kind of colour for the wall. Delicate cacao. That would blend the carpet in with the let's go to paint. So there's delicate cacao. Biscuit's not right. Vanilla I don't think would be right either. Cocoa maybe, but I think that's a little too dark. Alright, so let's try and match it through with the delicate cacao. We might just pop this all the way through, which does mean I'm going to change the colour of the lounge suite. So it could also be that I haven't properly finished the house, which could be the other problem for him. So let's properly finish it, and then we might try another couple of tweaks. Whoops. Oh boy. Now if that was a partially painted wall, I'm going to have to touch that up before he'll go near it. Okay. Let's just get through on this one. So basically what we're trying to do is match our secondary colour. So I really don't think painting the entire room red is a great idea. I'm willing to try it at this stage, but we'll see. Let's just make it nice first. We're definitely getting the grey out of here. That's not going to fit now. Just close that so we don't paint the outside of the house by mistake. There we go. So this cacao has just a touch of red in it, I think. Just paint there as well so that looks neatly done. Okay. This will also make the real estate agent happy, and given how hard he is to sell things to, yeah, that's not a bad thing, I suppose. So our steel desk matches quite nicely with our walls. Our lounge chair is the wrong colour. We are going to just work our way. around here. I may yet take this door out and fit it a little bit more close to the frame so that we don't get that paint effect, but we'll see. There we go. Now that's done. I'm going to put red blinds in, so we'll get those up in a minute. I know, I should really pick that paint can up and move it. All right. Okay, that is... Everyone's grouchy with me because... Wow, the real estate agent just moved. Oh no, he didn't. He just threatened to move up. It's a bit of a worry. Alright, we'll pop this on the table. Hopefully we won't spill paint on it. Who am I kidding? We don't spill paint in this game. We are perfect and awesome. There we go. Okay, maybe we're not perfect. Maybe we're not quite awesome either. But anyway, it's good to dream, right? Here we go. Thinking I might need a darker floor, I'm not quite sure. Just scoot that along this way. There we go. Okay, that looks kind of cool. Well, okay, it looks kind of tidy is what I'm after. If he complains about colours from the Great Depression, I'll know cacao was a really bad choice. There we go. Okay, that's all done. Let's go with our red blinds. We're just going to go into doors and windows, curtains and blinds, vivid colours, scream at you red, also known as tear your eyeballs out red. But it will brighten up this wall quite nicely. You might need to wear sunshades, however. Or dark glasses. Alright. I'm thinking at this point we need a couch that either matches the wall. Oh, I missed a bit. Or matches the red. That looks a bit better. And away we go with this one. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I've cleaned all the windows, because that would be a pain if I had missed one. Nope, they're all done. Alright, so what we're using is we're using the red blind to bring together the room with the red wall. Matching it through with the red chair. That looks a little out of place. We're about to upset everybody. Alright, I'm about to implement, a second suggestion, which was sofa L was what was suggested for this. So let's see if we can put a sofa L in here and if that pleases young Jimmy any more than the modern sofa that we had for him. So let's give this a shot. I don't know. Alright, we don't have a choice of red upholstery for this. Cream would match our walls okay. Grey would give us a nice bit of contrast. But it wouldn't link in with anything else. So I'm guessing it's either... I think, see, that's red, but it's also not quite right. Let's try this. Okay. Oh no, I'm wrong. There we go. Okay, so he does like that. You know what we're going to do with it though? We're going to pick it up. We're going to flip it sideways. And we're going to make this place a little bit more attractive to the real estate agent as well. Because I can't put in any bookcases. Otherwise, I'm going to have Raphael Urco wanting it. And I don't want to give it to him, so... Alright, that has made our real estate agent happy. Just going to move that a little bit that way. Okay, so I haven't completely... paint on the floor. Look at that. Oh, I am a lucky bunny. It didn't go everywhere. That's more than I deserve, I think. Okay, so the other suggestion that I had, or that was given, was 2 patterned carpets, 2 classic TV stands, 2 TVs, and a sofa L. So let's go and take out these things. Most of them. We won't take out all of them. I'll just leave him with twin screens. And before I actually get rid of the 2 TV stands, what we might do is we might put a second TV in this space here. So let's see how this goes. Just flip it round so we're looking at the front and not the back. No, okay, so he's already counting the computer screen as a TV stand. So what we're going to try next, got that back to front as well. Let's pop these down, because the minute I don't pop them down, the minute I move that stand, I'm going to break them. So let's pop this down here. Grab that. Alright, so the other suggestion that we haven't taken is 2 classic TV stands. Now, Rafael Urco, I don't think likes classic, but I'm willing to be proven wrong on this. So 2 of these. Well, if you're sure, guys. Okay. My bad. Let's try that again. No, see, that didn't shift him at all. Alright, so I'm going to just put the modern Watchman thingy back in, because I don't think the classic has too much. I might try with Anna's though. We'll see if the Anna's shift him a little bit more than anything else. So let's try the TV stand Anna's and have a look at that. I'm going to go with the cherry wood because it's red-ish. Maybe not. Let's have a look and see what our options are. Older. It's a better match for the what we've got down there. So let's just check out and see if this matters. Okay. That matters to someone. Okay. No, so that didn't make an iota of difference. We've got our red. Oops. I have missed a bit of wall though, so that's not a great thing. Let's just grab my paintbrush again. Okay, no I haven't. It just looks odd from that angle. Alright. So we tried our 2 sofa L's. That hasn't moved him. We've given him a Rambic instead of a Fiora. And we've tried the those, but that hasn't moved him either. We've given him a red wall and 2 patterned carpets and 2 TVs. Well, that's a pain. Okay, so what we're going to try and do is make the bathroom, well, the bathroom isn't finished, so why don't we finish up the rest of this? So we will go with our walls, and I'm thinking I might just, out of sheer bloody mindedness, we might just grab some scarlet ceramic tiles, and I think we should do at least 1 wall with them. So maybe if we just grab this, oh that's right, I'm going to have to stand on something for most of this. That's okay. Alright, so the problem with putting a shower in first is that you can't always reach over the shower bay if I'm really lucky. Alrighty. Okay, we are really lucky. There we go. So what we're going to do is give him a little bit more red in the bathroom. The other thing is I'm thinking maybe he just wants one bathroom, in which case we might get rid of the one downstairs. Take out all the walls and just decide on what to do with that. Oops, I didn't want to do that. That's okay. Let's grab one more packet of red tiles. Actually, I really don't think we should put one more packet of red tiles in there. That would look just too small. I know, I should think of what the client wishes. This one is a pain. Okay, you know what? We might do the whole thing in red. Let's find out what that looks like. If it closes the walls in too much, I'm going to have to put a lighter colour in. So let's go this way. And he gets a bit of a neat freak, so anything unfinished could actually bother him quite a bit. The floor is either going to have to be, I think, a grey, a beige, or maybe just even more red tiles, but personally I think more red would be too much. I wonder if we've got black. That might be even worse though. Beginning to get the impression that even if I painted the entire house red, it wouldn't make a difference. But we can't give up yet. So our budget is so far good for completing the outside without actually having to go and get a do a commission. So that's not too bad. All right, all of that is done. I'm dreading on how to get rid of the Smoth family. I didn't think they liked saunas. I mean, if I fail, I could just do what I did last time and turn the sauna into a children's room. Close off the door and open another door out. Then we can just add more bookcases in. But I really don't want to do that. I'm thinking though I might try adding some more sound systems, but that will turn my living room into a into a cinema. I wasn't going to do that. Let's go with doors. We're going to go with our mahogany weru. We'll have the door opening onto the wall rather than into someone's head. That's kind of cool. And let's go with the floors. So for the floors, we don't really have a lot of choices. I mean, I could do purple. I don't think it would change his mind though, and I'm not sure how good it would actually look, to be honest. I mean, there you go. I don't know about you, but that kind of makes my eyes hurt. Not sure if it hurts my soul. Yeah, maybe we won't do that. That looks a bit purple. I have brown rectangles. Somehow I think that might be worse. Oh, I don't know. It's contrasty. Let's try this then. You know what? That actually, I don't know. I might just go monochromatic too. It's very red. I'm going to go with with the brown floor tile, seeing as there's no black for me to choose from. The 3D grey is a bit much. The checkerboard doesn't quite blend in. So I think we really are actually stuck with this one. Alright, I'm just gonna not look at it, maybe. Okay. So this is the man who likes modern stuff. There's not a lot of modern in here, so why don't we add in a... where are we? Installations, towel radiator. You need towels near a sauna, right? Let's put that over there. Oh, Raphael Urco approves. Not sure I was trying to impress him though. Actually, I'm pretty sure I wasn't trying to impress him. Let's go with this one. He does like new fittings though, so it's not too bad an idea. Okay, so he now has his red walls in the bathroom. But what he doesn't have is fully repaired walls throughout the house. So, okay, at least the window is clean. Let's give that a blind. Bit of privacy. I'm half tempted to put a red blind in here, but I think that might be mildewy. Okay, we were going to go with wall panels. Let's finish up with the wall panels in here. Package of, we'll buy many. Going to need probably 2 for the side and maybe 2 for the end, and possibly another 2 for the wall over here. Alrighty, I don't think I've done enough, but let's find out. I have my magic wall paneler. Not paneling the thermometer underneath the wood, that's pretty good. Oops. Actually, I've forgotten to check to see if there's a boombox or something in here that can't be used as some kind of music system. I mean, he likes expensive electronics, so maybe he would like a boombox or some other kind of sound system. We need a dock for his Apple iTunes. Oops. There is no perk to stop you tiling over where you've tiled before. Okay, so when I've done this, I still need to paint the walls in the basement. And I'm thinking we might just go with the same color we used up in the lounge room just to have a bit of continuity. And if that doesn't work, then the last thing I'm going to try is repainting his bedroom completely and utterly red, which I really don't want to do because I don't think it's that relaxing. But first, we have to check out the... Oops. Okay, what else could I put in here? You know what? I'm thinking a water heater is a bit of expensive equipment, right? So if we go for that, and maybe, I don't know, put it out of sight, out of mind. Okay, maybe not above the toilet. Let's pop it over here. Oh, oops. Okay, fine, we'll pop it over here. Nope, that didn't impress anybody. Okay. What else have I got in electronic equipment? Cooker hoods, water heaters, small. Induction cooktop. I'll put one of those up, we'll see. We'll try an electric heater in the lounge room as well. Better put the TV remote out. I'm thinking we might need some AC units. I'm not thinking that there's anything here that's really going to improve these bits, but let's see how we go. Alrighty. Lights. I forgot lights. So I need sauna lamps, I need them in the dark, and I need many. 1. 2. 3. 4, and I need a switch. Make it a modern light switch. Alright, so that's the sauna reinstalled. I have got the roll towels, so we're good. We probably need to put a light in the toilet. Just thinking that might be useful. And we definitely need a light switch. Alright, that's up. Okay, so I've done the most I can do with expensive electronics there. I am going to change these TV stand Annas back to one big modern Andy, just because it's something that's a bit more preferable. So we'll grab that one. Thinking that will match with the desk. Yep. Oh gosh, I forgot to change the top on it. Okay, let's just back up a little bit. Flip it round. Flip it down, grab the TV. Alright, so far we've got a happy real estate agent who likes his sauna and his bedroom. If I wanted to move him up to the top, I think all I'd need to do is change the couch and take out some of the electrical appliances, and he would actually be a winner for this area. We will do actually, we don't really need to do a fresh floor in here, so that's fine. So this area is pretty much done. we will head downstairs and finish off the walls in here. So this area is done. All right, so I'm going to go for the not bright red paint to start with, and then if that fails, we're going to go for the bright red paint, and then if that fails, I'm just going to change the house to suit whoever the top buyer is, which at the moment is the Smoth family. And the only thing I'll change is I'll take out the sauna and I will put in a children's room. Actually, I could probably... No, I can't put in 2 children's rooms if I want to keep the 2 bathrooms. But that's what I will do with that. So he's actually quite a difficult fella to sell to, and I keep doing just the slightest things wrong for him. All right, so let's see if he approves of it once we get all the walls painted, because I really wouldn't blame him for not approving of it in their current state. We might sell the painting perhaps, I don't know. Because it doesn't really suit the decor of the room. Okay, so we've done the room. He hasn't moved an inch, so what we're going to do now is do the room in complete red. Actually, let's just check the bathroom, make sure we haven't missed anything in there. Alright, it probably needs a red wall as well. Matter of fact, yeah, we'll do that in a minute. And I haven't painted the door lintels. Let's just see if that makes any difference. Fine, we'll use red paint for that. Okay, so basically I've put in or tried the advice of the rest. Actually, the only other thing I haven't done is possibly, oh, I've got speakers in the bedroom. Nope, so we do have speakers. I'm going to put a wooden floor down. Try that as well. Make it timber. Make it dark. Basically, I didn't want it to take over the tiles in the bathroom, so I've done it in 2 parts. Okay, that's a fairly large difference. It's darkened the room down. No. Alright, what happens if I get rid of... Oh man. It's not like I can put that painting back. Okay, so no one cares if I get rid of that painting. Okay. Let's try, we'll go in decorations, pictures and paintings. I don't know. Nope, no one's impressed by that one. Man, they're a hard audience to please. Fine, we are just going to have to bite the bullet and paint the entire room red. Actually, I think I nudged a bit of the paint over here at one point as well. No? No, that's all good. Okay. Oh no, that was upstairs, wasn't it? I'll have to check that when I go back up. Because even the slightest bit of paintage can... Alright. So I've got 2 ways I can go. I can try and work out how to disappoint the Smoth family And I think the easiest way to do that is to take out the kitchen. Okay, so that's all red, and that made no difference at all, except to me, which is like, oh my god, it's so red. Okay. Let's pop down a rug in here, see if a couple of red paint the town red rugs will work. Floor and rugs. Okay, that's a rug magenta. Or I can go with this one, which is more expensive, which is why I'm trying it. And I would put the only problem is this is likely to attract the jam tarts. There they are. That didn't take them long. They really like their rugs, those two. So we can leave a strip. Actually, is this room wide enough? It's not quite wide enough for 3 across the top. No. Okay, hang on a minute. Actually, no, that will do. Okay. All right. What was I going to do? Okay, I was going to try and disappoint the Smoth family. And there's only one way I can think of to do that. So, let's just grab this and pop it down here. Now, if I do this, I think I'm going to disappoint him as well. Let's find out. Well, he's disappointed and offering much less, but he's at the top of the list. So, all right. So if I was going to definitely sell it, sell it to this guy, this is what I would have to do. Let's see if I can get furniture. Oh, kitchen, that's right. So I suspect the second I put this in here, I'm going to have the Smoths right back, but I'm going to try. Yep, okay, so I can't put a kitchen in there. And I can get him to the top, but I don't get the maximum profit out of the house if I do it that way. So I guess, oh man, that's annoying. All right, let's just see if I can get him to increase his bid on something else. Maybe if I put an air conditioner in here. So what I'm going to try and do is get Jimmy to increase his bid so that enough that I can put the kitchen in. And this is going to be a little bit tricky, so we'll see how we go. Because I would really like to sell this with a kitchen. I just don't want to sell it to the Smoths. So I'm going to check out some of the things they like and see if I can take them out, if I can identify them. And then I'm going to try putting the kitchen back in. Okay. It's really annoying me. All right, let's put something in here. I'm not sure what. I could fit a fan in here, I suppose. So what I'm doing is I'm trying for electric equipment as opposed to anything else. See that? That didn't budge him 1 inch. Okay. Just grab that, pop that back on its stand. So what happens if I put in, oh, wait a minute. What if I make this a home theater instead of a home electronics? Loudspeaker standard, put that in there. All right, so now it's become a home cinema. So if I put in a home cinema, but I don't have a, just grab the kitchen set with sink, Andy. Oops, no, that's too big. All right, I'll stop being lazy and I'll go look it up. All right, let's grab this one again, and we'll just flip it, pop it back in. Oh, really? They're menaces. What else? Okay. Tab and buyers. Right, what am I doing that they like so much that they won't let this place go? So I have no family room. I have 1 bedroom. It's got not many rooms. It has 2 bathrooms, but I need them. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, it's clean, but Jimmy likes clean. I've taken out the living room, but they still like it. 2 or more bathrooms. Okay, let's have another look at Jimmy and see if we can tweak it just a little bit more. Where's he gone? There he is. 1 bedroom. Sauna. No TV. Double bed. Nothing classic. No single bed. Expensive house equipment. Doesn't need 2 bedrooms. No kid stuff. Everything in order. A larger living room. Yes, he really has a thing about multiple bedrooms. Alright, so we haven't tweaked any of his likes or dislikes. Well, I haven't tweaked any of his dislikes. And we've covered his likes. Okay. I'm just going to see what happens if I take out a bathroom. So why don't we leave him with the bathroom upstairs? Personally, if I was him, I would prefer to have the bathroom downstairs as well. But I'm not him, so let's see what happens. That might do it. Okay, so I didn't see a negative vote from him when I took the bathroom out, the second bathroom out. So why don't we take this bathroom out entirely? So that way I can put things in the kitchenette and I won't feel quite so sad. Everyone's mad because a light switch hit the floor. Okay, so you can have Jimmy in there. You just have to take out a certain amount of stuffs. All right. Alright, so what that'll do is that'll lose us some of the bid from the real estate agent and also from the Smoth family. As you see the real estate agents dropped all the way down. That's because he just doesn't like things with not enough bathrooms. So that is, I'm happier with this solution than with actually taking out the kitchen. So what we'll do is we'll just pop this back in and we'll grab some red paint. And I might grab another rug for the guy. And we'll just tidy up the kitchen. I'm going to actually now play chicken by adding a few more shelves in there so that he can have a few more places to store things. I'm glad he likes the red bedroom, because I tell you what, it is not friendly on the eyes. All right. Okay. Kind of looks a bit lonely with that big bare space there. So let's just drag these rugs over. What we might do is try for an equidistant set of rugs. So I think I can fit 4 rugs across the top there. We may get the Jantarts to increase their bid yet, hopefully without letting them take over the place. And we need to just make this rug even with the rest, if I can get it to play ball. There we go. Okay. Alright, now I don't need to have that right in the staircase. We might just move it over here. And I'll do the same with this one. Just using the shift and the mouse wheel to get those to turn. The walls still look really bare. So I'm thinking we're going to go with the limb, and we're going to go with the cherry red colour. There we go. Go with that. We'll leave it with the brass handles, and we're just going to flip it. Hopefully this won't draw Raphael Urco. Alright, so we're now getting the lower bids to increase. Here comes Raphael. Let's watch out for him. Flip this around. I'll just grab that and shift it over. Grab this and shift it over. Okay, Jimmy's still at the top, but we're now getting our lower bidders to increase their bid. Okay, let's just grab a couple more bookcases and pop them in along this wall. Right up until I see someone I don't want take the lead. There we go. Okay, so the room doesn't look quite so bare now. She looks kind of large. It needs another picture though. Maybe we can just get one of those other pictures and paintings. Go down to the bottom. I'm favouring this one over the other one. Let's have a look and see how it goes. Okay. Alright, so what if I didn't have that? What if I had? Let's just pop this somewhere. Okay, so we have pictures. I might actually leave that there. Alright. Now we've sold it to Jimmy Trader. So all red walls. You can have your kitchenette, but you do have to not have a second bathroom if you do have a kitchenette. So a single bathroom is okay for Jimmy Trader. Okay. Which means that I have left the hardest person to please until last, and that is Chang Chua. So what we're going to do in here is we need something. Probably another bench, possibly a low bookcase. Venn, not Ben. Okay, Venn horizontal. Okay, yeah, everything else is white, so we'll match it with a white bookcase as well. Okay, almost everything else is white. Okay, and that is how delicate your balance is. Let's not do that. So the answer to my question is I don't think I can add another cupboard or bookcase of any kind in, even though he likes it. He'll be immediately outbid by the, unless I sell the desk. That might make a difference. Let's just try going into kitchen. We'll use our old standbys here. Okay, they're going to look odd against everything else. Let's see if we can get away with a couple of these. My problem is still the same. No, there you go. So that is where we're going to have to leave this house if we want to sell it to Raphael, not Raphael, Jimmy Trader, and so that's what we'll do. He's got pretty much all the other mod cons in there, and that's where that is. All right, we have sorted the inside. The outside will be simpler. It is going to be a modern garden. We are going to put down a ton of gravel. We're going to put down some grasses, some comfortable furniture, if I recall correctly. There's no pool, so just basically, let's just have a look at this. So if we submit it for a garden contest, we'll be looking at a modern garden. So we need comfortable furniture, elegant geometric forms, not too many plants. Okay, some evergreen bushes, ornamental glass, metal, concrete, wood and gravel. Do you know, I'm looking at that modern garden in the background there, and it doesn't have the entire garden covered. Alrighty. So that's what we're going to be trying to emulate, is the modern garden. And that will be tomorrow's session. It will probably take a couple of sessions to get the garden. But if we're going to sell to Jimmy Trader, he doesn't really seem like the gardening type. Molehills. I forgot about these guys. Well, if they don't leave at the sound of a whippersnipper, they deserve everything that's coming. Okay. I know, I should probably... Okay, let's just deal with the moles. At least he hasn't gone nuts and kept digging while I was renovating. That one as well. Head over here to this one, and we'll go this way. Alrighty. There's a Steam achievement called Whack-a-Mole. So it's become a bit of a habit for me to whack the moles every time I find them. It's probably a bit mean, but there you go. Someone has a terrible sense of humour, that's all I'm saying. Okay. Alrighty, I think we can probably axe down some of these trees as well. I'll just go this way, we'll take it out from the back. Okay. It's alright, I'll come back and de-stump everything in a minute. It does seem a shame to get rid of these trees, but these aren't what you'll want in a modern garden, so we'll just get rid of them. Trying not to drop them on our own heads. And we'll just do this. So this garden would lend itself well to a number of things, but we will, like I said, we'll go modern on it. On the upside, the crowns of the trees can't catch light. They can't drop leaves in your gutter. And nor will they drop anything on you during a thunderstorm. So I guess removing them has its advantages. These are really big trees. Oh. Right. That other thing over there, not something I'm allowed to cut. Tempting. Right. That's all done. And I think I will just give this place a relatively quick mow. Back it up, slide it sideways. Ooh, even better. Let's just put that there. Left mouse key down. We're using the WASD keys to drive. If you haven't watched me drive one of these things before, I apologise, I'm lousy at it. I am drifting the mower. If I get the angle a little bit better, I can actually get all that grass that I just missed. This is not how I operated a mower when I was mowing yards as a kid, but anyway, whatever works. And again. So at this point I'm just pressing W and sliding. And around. And again. So the mower is quicker than the whipper snipper. Unless you drive like I do, in which case I'm not sure which one's quicker. Here we go. They say you get better at things with practice. I don't know. I think with mowing in House Flipper, I may be doomed. What I do like about it though is the way the lawn looks when you're done. It's really satisfying. Sometimes it won't let you drift. that's pretty hard. And again. On the upside, I can now see my character better in other games that require the WASD keys for movement and won't let me steer with my mouse. So, things House Flipper has taught me. I said better, I didn't say well. There we go. Nearly done. So I'm thinking this back area is probably just going to be a single path through gravel, and I'll probably put some, is it mostly grasses, isn't it, for this kind of garden? So we'll put some different sized grasses in. Then we might do a bit of a water feature and a lounge area either in this back corner. Actually, we might do one in each corner. So we'll do a lounge area over here. And then we'll do one, just get rid of my mower. And then we might do another one over here. We're just in the back corners. And then what we'll do over here is we'll just put the gravel down. I might put a fountain, center a fountain in the front of each side, kind of like a bit of a dimple. This is kind of what I'm doing when I'm mowing. I'm taking out just the idea, letting the ideas run through to try and get the place to work. So if we do the garden right, we can add another 50% to our sales total, which is kind of useful. Alright, I'm just going to check and see what I missed. There's a couple of longish bits of grass around here somewhere. Oh, covered most of it. So this area, if I could take out the railings, I'd be happy. Unfortunately, it won't let me take the railings out, so we're just going to be in that same situation we were when we did the kids' garden at the other house. And we're going to have to leave that area in. There you go, we have managed to get Jimmy Trader to buy a house, and he is the second last of our clients that we need to do that with. And that, I'm afraid, is where we're going to leave it today. I'm just going to go downstairs and take a picture of our blood red bedroom. That is so red, that's insane. Actually, I might just grab that light and put it about here, I think, and add a light switch in. One modern light switch. Yep, there we go. And that is where we're going to leave it today. Thank you very much for hanging with me, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. So take care out there, and I'll catch you around. If you like the episode, please hit like. If you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. And have a great day.